this is Beezy Rieger, and Keegan's with me. And we're doing a rambling by the river. And we went all the way to the end of the rivers, to the Pacific Ocean, which is right behind. So, all the rivers in western Washington flow right out through here eventually. And we've been having a fun day, fun adventures. And I was nudged to do a rambling, officially by the Pacific, on what it's like to feel connected. And when I was feeling into that, when I was playing with that, setting up the camera, I thought, well, one of the thoughts on that, one of the things to possibly look at is connected to what? And what I'm talking about is being connected, fully connected, consciously connected to yourself, consciously connected and in tune with the field, and more specifically your direct energetic field, which with these energies now and the expansion and transformation, metamorphosis that you've already gone through, is probably hundreds of feet in circumference, top, bottom, side to side, all around you at the very, very, very bare minimum. I think it's actually a lot larger than that, but that's a good start. So what does it feel like? How do you know? And that's one of those things, when you have the knowing, you have the knowing, and no one needs to tell it to you, no one needs to explain what that means. You just feel it, you just know it, you sense it, it's alive within you. The tactile, connected senses are just like feeling anything, Keegan's fur or your skin or a soft, velvety petal on a rose. And if you're not certain, if you don't think you felt it, everybody has felt it a few times at the very least in their life. And I would be willing to guess more than a few times. But smarmy natters away and says, like Sheila used to, I'm not connected. Or I don't know when I know, and haven't known. She doesn't say that anymore because she's got it all going on and she knows it. As everybody does. It's just, I think the main difference is that you know it, but perhaps it's more apt to say you won't allow yourself to reside in that knowing, to be joyful in that knowing, to just be at ease, to be relaxed, to be in love with that knowing. Because love is what it's all about. And it's not the fluffy bunny's love. It's fierce, and it's magnificent, and it's sublimely delicious, and it encompasses all. It's so powerful and so awe-striking that it pierces through that kind of pale, weak front that your lower ego mind puts up about not knowing what it feels like to know or be connected or any of those kinds of things. And It'll drop you to your knees the first time that you consciously feel it, because it's so overwhelming and so awe-inspiring that it fully captures all of your attention, all of your being. Everything else that's not a match to that in that moment just completely vanishes from your mind, from your thoughts, from your feelings, everything. It's pretty wonderful. And as you allow that more and more and more, you get more in tune with it, more in sync with it. You expand more to more easily incorporate more of that in you. You still have all those same delicious feelings, but they don't send you quaking. They may send you deliciously sparkling and in laughter and joy and bliss, gratitude. So what does it feel like to know that you are connected? And what does it feel like to be connected? A few examples from today, that I had. I was walking down the beach and I was looking at this really cool bird, and I connected to the bird and had a conversation, and the bird flew right next to me on a bush and started to sing its beautiful song and connect with me that way. So it's about having conversations and always being respectful, always being honoring to each other. But if like for me, I wanted to see and hear the bird a little closer, and said, if that was good with them, I would love them to come and join me a little closer, because they could fly and I couldn't. And it happens. Or earlier today I was thinking of something that was more work related, and I thought, well, I never heard back from that person. That it's really helpful if I have that, and I can just put that piece away and think about it when I go back to work. And about 45 seconds to a minute later, a text came through saying, oh yeah, here's that information I was going to give you. And this is totally out of character for this particular person to text and do that. So I thought that was fun. It happened when I went into a sandwich place to get something, and I was just having a conversation about stuff that's, local things going on in the area that I'm visiting, which is Twilight area. If anybody's a fan and interested in that, this is Forks, Washington area where that's shot. And again, it was being connected, being in sync, being in the flow together, and from a linear say, you could say, well, they read your mind, or I would think the question and they would answer the question before or right as I was getting the words out to actually audibly ask the question. And it happens all the time when I'm not in super heavy work mode for my 3D linear job. I'd say it happens 95% of the time, maybe 98% of the day, maybe sometimes 100%. When I'm less in my natural state, which is to flow. I get a lot of stuff done, but to flow when I want to flow. And yes, there may be a lot of relaxing time or quiet time or contemplation, walking, meditation time, but there's just as many hours, if not more, that are productive work time, creative time, and all that kind of stuff. And in those cases, when it's, mostly I think that happens because there are other beings involved with work, and they kind of get in this spin mode, and so I put a fair amount of energy into shields up, not getting caught in that spin mode. But then I'd say now it's probably 87, 88%, 89% of the time. And it feels seamless. It feels cool. Like, you have this gentle, subtle thought about something, and you have a tangible feedback instantly from someone completely outside of you that was nowhere near you to hear you think, per se, but they did. It happens with if you're driving along and you need gas in the car, and there doesn't seem to be any gas stations for a while, and again, it's not worry is the energy, it's just ease. Well, it'd be great to find a gas station now, and then I can gas up, and I don't have to watch the tank because I'm going on an adventure or something. And you come around the next mile marker, and there's a gas station. So it happens all the time, and it happens in so many different ways. It happens with animals, it happens with other beings, trees, it happens with clouds and water, it happens with people you know well, people you work with, people you may not always get along with, people that are quote-unquote strangers. It happens in every way, shape, and form. And I think more apt would be, how do you allow yourself to be connected? And that's a conscious choice, is the first way, to actually allow it, to consciously set out to be more in tune, to consciously set out to be more conscious, to consciously tune in and be connected, to allow yourself to feel and sense and hear in all ways, in all of your body's things, and then trust what you get there. Trust a thought, feeling, image, picture, sense that comes up, and go with it. And all of that begets more of that. It begets more flow and more interesting things and more conversations and more things seamlessly unfolding in a way that is really spectacular and makes everything such more fun and more vibrant, and you feel alive. You feel more alive than you ever have, ever, in your most alive, excited, exhilarated places, because you are connected to everything, and now you feel it. The pulse of those waves, and I can, without really watching the water, I can hear the seals that are not, I think those are actually sea lions, not that far offshore, making the chuff sound when they're coming up from feeding and playing. I can hear the whales. I haven't seen them yet, but they should come by as the evening if the tide changed and the bait changes. You can hear them because I can feel them. before they come. I can feel where they are, and then I can go and I can look, and I can use my long lens, and I can find them to get photographed, to just enjoy them. I was walking down the beach, and I felt a connection. I felt as if you might hear someone, just gently, softly say your name, and a hello and a connection. And I turned and I looked up, and I had to kind of change because there was two trees layered behind each other, and there was a bald eagle just sitting and looking down at me in a tree. And there's a pair that's right in a tree over here, the same ones I took photographs of last year. They're sitting in this tree right maybe 15 feet from the little cabin that I'm staying in. And it really makes life more fun, more enjoyable, more amazing. And you can get more from life, give more from life, connect with more beings. I don't know. I think if I fell asleep again and lost that connection, I'd be pretty bereft for quite some time. Because I don't want to give that up. I don't want to go back to that sleepness. Anyways, here's a funny metaphor. It's like walking out on that beach and scooping up a handful of sand and looking in it. And yes, there's grains of sand, but there's all sorts of wonderful crystals that you love, or maybe opals, or various stones that are beautiful, that we humans categorize as precious or semi-precious, and ring on your finger or something like that. But some are rough in their natural state, some have already been polished, and that's what it's like. It takes everything. Nothing is ordinary. Nothing is rote. Nothing is chaotic. Nothing is any of the things that are frequencies and energy that's grating or worrying or annoying. It changes everything, and you feel someone who's short, you feel taller, you feel more enlivened and more joyful. Anyways, there is such magic within you, and such love within you, and such amazing, delicious spark within you. And you've only to allow yourself to meet that, to awaken to that, to play with that, and share that with all of everything, all beings that you come into connection with every moment of the day. It's a wonderful journey, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of the journey that we are all set upon right now. That our metamorphosis, our quantum evolution that we're going through right now has us flowing through. It's cosmically delicious. I love you.